almost 7 p.m. 6:54 p.m. Friday, November 15th, 2024. Just woke up. Dead quiet when I woke up. I go pee. There's that fucking, it stopped again. It is not music. I don't know what the fuck it is. Sound. But I guess I'm just documenting every day. I don't know what else to do. So, like, I'm just tired. I have a, recording of management coming in here on the 13th and telling me explicitly, like, I was safe from eviction, that they were also going to help me, like, take the trash. You know, or do something about helping me. Siren sounds. And they were very nice. You can, like, feel it in the tone of their voice. But they were just super nice and stuff. And then the next day, she sends me notices, which, like, I needed them via email, so that's good, but, like, I guess, but they gave me, like, a fake or wrong. I mean, she kept giving me the wrong one over and over again. I told her it was wrong email address for there's 2 people that run the building. I feel like they're trying to draw me out of my room. That must be, like, some part of the point. I don't know. Because, like, if they won't email me back, what am I supposed to fucking do? They explicitly said they were here during office hours. Anyway, and the dates and all the stuff on the paperwork is, like, all fucking confusing, and, like, it says, like, 4 different things at the same time. Like, you can't fuck with somebody until after 30 days of giving them this notice, but they want stuff by the 28th or something, which is less than 30 days, way less than 30 days. I feel like they're just trying to, like, do some maneuver. I don't understand what the fuck to do with this, and then the email address is wrong. So I can't contact the, like, correct person to... And, I mean, they had all day today to email me back and didn't at all. Like, no one's emailed me back all day. It's Friday. It's kind of like a joke. It's not a spoken thing, but, like, it seems like people, like, don't even, like, they ditch on Fridays or they ditch early. That's kind of nice if you work a certain kind of job, I guess, but obviously if you're in food service or you're a janitor or you're, like, anybody I've known has ever been, you can't really just leave early. It's for the office people. They get to leave early or some shit. That's not even how it worked when I was like, you couldn't leave early when you were a desk monitor. I don't know. And that was, like, sitting at a desk. It wasn't really a desk job. Whatever. The point, they just, like, completely There was like banging outside all day long until I fell asleep. Like, that's been my whole day. Somebody outside banging on stuff. And then they didn't email me back. At all. No one has. Like, upper management, somebody else that's supposed to like help with rent. Nothing. Also realizing those places I contacted for like eviction defense support, I don't think they ever emailed me back either. So like, if you needed their help, that was on the 4th of November. Like, it looks like they're trying to like fuck me over on Thanksgiving. I don't know. Like, exactly on Thanksgiving. That's a big joke. This is just really sick. Like, I give a fuck about Thanksgiving, right? But like, I really don't. You know, you might as well make it like Indigenous Peoples Day should have been on Thanksgiving. I don't know if they're like fudging, like that would be something weird if they fudged the paperwork on purpose to like draw out. Why even bother doing it at all if everything can be so fucking faked and fudged? Why not just like leave me the fuck alone? You've already left me alone for like, I thought they had a company or something covering the issue. The building itself has some kind of emergency fund for people struggling. Like, I mean, there's at least something about not treating everybody the same or something, because you've got, it's just like not even responding to me. I don't know what to interpret with this. They just want to leave you hanging is like a really fucked up thing to do. Yeah, at work, at home, I need like a very clear "you're fine" signal from people, and they just love not giving that to you. I don't think that their life is so, nobody tells me that I'm fine. Yes, they do. You've had parents say they love you since like your whole life or something. Like, most of these people, not everybody, but most of them, they've had some constant feedback that I've never had, that they completely take for granted. I guarantee it. I don't have that. Yeah, I need you to just tell me everything's fine. It's not really that fucking difficult. The weirdness of the stupid shit outside, I don't know what to make of that. Like the stupid sound and then a siren again. It's like the same thing as last night, almost. A little different. This is fucking stupid. Like, putting me in the position again to think like, oh, you know what, if someone's just trying to steal all your shit, you should like ruin it. Because you can't afford a storage unit. The medical necessity of you needing to be like inside. I don't know why it's so hard to get somebody to Like, dude, she's been isolated for 4 years. Yeah. Even if COVID wasn't a thing, it's like a germ theory problem. You are like killing her. Are you trying to kill her? Like, I feel like it's like now you'll go all weekend. Up in the air. Who knows what the fuck. It's, yeah, like what, it's 7:05 on a Friday. There's no actual music sound outside. There's no, it's been on and off. Like there was like a, it was like nothing for a while, and then what I made note that like there was like a Friday that it was like, and it was like a nice night. Like it felt like there was actually like it was like real activity. Has a different feeling to it than this like weaponized sound thing. It was like a Friday and then a Saturday and then another Saturday or something. But it's been like empty and dead and no music, and like they went, the one thing they went out of their way to be like, you know, to enforce quiet hours or whatever, which was totally bogus. But like, what, you just want another loophole to like fucking screw me with? I mean, whatever. It's not like I wanted to blast shit into my ears 24/7. It was like an environmental issue was happening. And now I have like binaural beats playing all the time. And it's like relaxing and stuff, but it's like, you know, definitely isn't the same thing. These are broken. You can't hear out of the one ear thing at all. Motorcycle sound. But like purring, not like revving. It just feels like people are like, I don't know what the fuck to expect of them. It's just my like whole home on the line and stuff, and my health. It's like everything I have going for me. Yeah, being stuck out in the rain is gonna kill me. I mean, just like being stuck out in the rain. That's how I got chronic bronchitis in 11th grade. I got rained on taking in musical instruments from band practice. And I had to sit in the hallway for 3 hours soaking wet. And then I ended up having chronic bronchitis for months. And that was in like 2007 or something. 2006, 2007. Yeah, they definitely haven't been like, I don't know what they were going, I mean, I have them recorded saying we're going to help you out. Like, how then? Forcing me to yell at you about bogus paperwork? Not actually like helping me do shit? I don't know what. Yeah, it's been 5 months where the residence coordinator should have, like, helped me get in touch with services. I don't understand what I'm like. I told you I couldn't leave my apartment to get my fucking mail. So I couldn't even finish like I might have been denied disability anyway. But I went the like it's like 300 days you have to wait. I waited the 300 days. I just needed to get my mail to do some paperwork shit, and I couldn't get my mail because I've been harassed in my own building. And then you went and acted like there was nothing wrong. Yeah, then now it almost feels like there's no one next door again at all. Like they never really lived here in the first place. They just go in that apartment to like fucking harass me or something. I, I don't feel good. Yeah, I would like to get the trash out of my fucking unit. Now you definitely can't all weekend because they're this is fucking wrong. They wanted to act like there was no problem. That's exactly the move they're trying to fucking make. Why can't you just like be nice to me? There is like issue. The sound of people closing the doors on their fucking cars. Oh my god. The privilege. Yeah, my ear. I mean, and you know, it has to be some kind of like level of something for you to even hear it. You know how much worse all this was before I got headphones? Oh, they're just making all sorts of stupid sounds outside now. Whatever. I was having some kind of dream, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, you want to see how stress just kills the human spirit? You feel like making up, like, doing anything now? I was, like, getting into this, like, AI thing. Making up little stories and stuff. Just, if I could go back to sleep, I probably would. I'm a writer. Like, that is, like, you understand? Like, that is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, what are you gonna write about? The world's miserable, evil shithole that, like, tries to kill you because they think they're better than you. And they're mean and confusing. They act like they're nice when then they're not. And you repeat that process over and over again and then you die. Like, they if you pretended they were heroes, they would be nice to you longer, but they always end up being dicks. And somebody has been here 24 hours a day for 4 fucking years and knows exactly how I've been screwed over And they just aren't going to say anything for some reason. My body doesn't feel good. It hurts. Everything's like sore. I can't keep taking naproxen and just taking naproxen and just taking naproxen. Yeah, I don't, maybe the different food isn't very good for your, I guess everything is kind of salty. But the window is fucking closed, so why is there a smell in the air, like, that wasn't there before? Yeah, they're doing some burning thing again. It's like, pour water out the fucking window already. Like, oh my god, what a nightmare. Yeah, it smells exactly like something's burning. Like they're burning like wood. So sick of this fucking bullshit. I'm so sick of them. I'm so fucking sick of them. Fuck your fire fetish. Like, I hate your guts. Yeah, save it for the metaphor in a song. That's the only place it belongs. This place is turned into a stupid nightmare, and that's exactly how they wanted it to be. This place is like a certain area of downtown Portland. It's not Portland's fault. It's not the whole city. It's not all the people in it. It's this jackass little clique or something that's right here that has control over this like fucking street. I don't know, just like, I don't want that to get mixed up, because that's how people fuck everybody. And I should have lived in like 20 other places in town, and I could have had like a whole group of friends. No, you got stuck right here, and then people fucking hate you. Like, they were like born to hate you. Fuck all of this shit. They just want to have control over something. I mean, I'm just trying to like feel out like what feels true. That feels like must be part of it. Yeah, you got anything better to do with your fucking day? Like what? It's 7 o'clock on a Friday. All I have is my phone. I don't have a working computer. What am I supposed to do? I'm not a fucking spicy creator person. Like, I mean, like, for money, for work. Paint a little picture. Ask people to give you $4,000 for it. Like, that's not a thing. I just did this in 20 minutes. Give me $4,000. And then give it directly to my landlord. Because, like, oh man, they really deserve this. Yeah, you can call a building inspector or something and report that the building hasn't even been, like, I mean, just look at the carpets. But then I feel like you're going to end up getting, like, no home. You're going to end up having nowhere to live. Like, Even if you're fucking right. And I fucking passed inspection. They made me feel like I was at peace in my home, was like exactly the word she used, for all of like not even 24 hours. Yeah, just sit there and cry about it. It makes them feel better that, oh, they do what exactly? I would be going to work. I had jobs that you would never even do. Yeah, like it's like they wanted you to look like you don't work so they could feel better than you. Yeah, some bullshit excuse to like write you off. I could eat something, I guess. I don't really want to. I went through like an entire thing of sour cream in a day. Like, this was supposed to last me at least like a week. I need to do laundry again, which means like bending over and scrubbing stuff in my bathtub. I can only even like I love these but like it's like I can only clean the stuff that's made out of this specific material because it's like really thin and dries really easy. It like the big heavy cotton hoodies and stuff I have to like only do like one or two. It's too heavy to like wring out. The burning smell stopped. I mean, that's also how you can tell someone's fucking with you, right? Faraway booming sounds, but like everything feels kind of muted compared to usual. It does still just feel like harassment. Like there's no one here. They've cleared out the area. You know, like there's a record shop down the street. Like it's a bit down the street, but their building, the company or whatever said that they weren't gonna keep them in their portfolio. And after like 42 years they're trying to make them leave the building. Why not offer to have them buy the building they're in? That's never an option. Like the stuff online just says like they have no plans. It's not like it's because they're gonna build something else there or whatever. They're just like telling these people to leave. Maybe there's something wrong with the building. I don't fucking know. It's like a statement online said something like they forget the wording. The gist is there's been a lot of things said and they're not making a public statement right now or whatever. Like whoever the property management group is, the owners of the building. And there's just this guy, he opened like a tattoo shop. He said, he was like a few months into a 3-year lease, and that this was his one shot. He doesn't get a do-over. And it's like, essentially, I mean, the news made it sound like he's going to be homeless. It's not just like he's going to lose everything. It just killed me. Like, I totally get what that feels like. You had one shot. You don't get a do-over. I wanted to do so much more than what I did with the money I got from my dad. And that's like the most money I probably will ever have in my life. $100,000. I couldn't leave my apartment. I couldn't open my own shop or do a fucking, I couldn't do anything. Any kind of shop. Any kind of service. Go back to fucking get a master's degree. Do something. Like, I couldn't do anything. Yeah, you think someone's targeting you and harassing you in life? Like, it's like even easier for them to do it on the internet, I guess. So the idea that you would be like a TikTok creator or some online personality, emo Miss Frizzle thing, not if they deliberate, like on TikTok specifically, for the last like year, I could only get 200 views on anything I posted. It would max out at like 200. And that's not like 200 followers or 200 whatevers. It's like, and then I try not to do stuff just for that, like with that in mind or something. But like, how are you supposed to be a thing so that you can pay your rent? Pay your fucking rent, because they like deserve it so much. I don't know. Are people deliberately mishandling a situation so that you have like grounds to say they were negligent? I have nowhere to go, even if you proved that they were. Like, here, now we have to pay for you to relocate or something. To where? To what situation? It could be like way worse. It could always be so much worse. You think this sucks? They'll make it suck worse. Yeah, the feeling is like, it's not just about it being sound. It's like someone's stalking me. They're sitting outside, deliberately making stupid noise, and they're the only thing there to, and it's like stalking. If you lived in a house with like a driveway and someone like parked in your driveway and did random ass shit, that it would be intrusive, right? It's just that it's not like, it didn't feel this way before 2020 either. Like, I keep having to remind myself to say that, because I feel like people are gonna think you're just like overly sensitive or stupid or something. Like, when I moved into this building, the guy said to me that the girl down the hallway had to wear earplugs on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It definitely was more than, it's like every single night it was loud, and I had to work at night cleaning. Like, I had to shuffle my life around not sleeping at night. Like, Wednesdays was the quietest. And I was 25 when I moved in. I wanted to like be part of the world and things be fun and stuff. I wasn't like calling in noise complaints or anything. I just got jobs cleaning at night and then sleeping in the day. Yeah, I mean, this shit's giving me cancer or something. Like, they want you to feel like, I wish I never moved here. Yeah, really, what is it? Oh, I wish I had been loved by the people at Milepost 5, this artist community. If they had just like loved me so much, surely I wouldn't have been like cut out. They didn't renew my lease without cause. They can't do that anymore, by the way. They can't do no cause shit. That was part of like living here, was like they can't do a no cause eviction or a thing. Because it's low income housing. Milepost 5 was just sort of like a. I guess it wasn't subsidized the same way or something. It was cheaper, but you didn't have a kitchen. It was like one. And we were like special. We got. There's only like 4 units in the building that had their own bathroom. Most of the units were like just a little room, and then you had to like share the bathrooms and showers and tubs. I wouldn't really want to take a bath in that place. Yeah, I don't really like it. Was when COVID hit, I was glad I didn't live there because you had been stuck in like a really morbid ass way, and then they were even in the news for people like had broken into that building and done all sorts of fucked up shit. And it's supposed to, it was cool because it was supposed to be artist community. Like everybody had sort of a purpose, even if they weren't really doing anything. There was a shared, I guess, energy or something about living there. But yeah, it's not like somebody stepped in because they work for people whose job it is to save you from eviction and was like, I will protect you. I don't know, let me like explain this or that. Like, no one. Somebody asked me, why didn't you fight harder? I had no idea how to fight. I still kind of don't. Email everybody in town. Like, that's. Had no idea. Oh, there's all. I mean, there's probably more services now than there were then. But, like, whatever programs and all this other shit, I had no idea about them. I didn't owe them rent or anything. I think it was retaliation now that I'm like older and I have the words for stuff. The shower like backed up and bubbled up like black gunk. And I asked them if it was mold. And the next thing I knew, they said they were like not renewing my lease. And I asked them if it was mold because there was like a rumor in the building that there was a mold problem. I had no idea that that was like a trigger word. Oh, ooh, sound. Fucking assholes. Some kind of like, everybody has something about mold. And now it's been like this constant little like joke over and over again about fucking mold. Yet the last job I had, the reason it went to shit was because there was mold on the ceiling. And I have this call from someone with OSHA telling me they have no way to measure mold. And I said, you take the average and compare them. Like, it is like basic 7th grade science. And she said, oh, that sounds like a great environmental health project. You should go to grad school right away. I've listened to this stupid little recording like over and over again. Because I spent my whole life trying to get my fucking college education. I graduated and got my degree, but they blocked my transcripts. So I couldn't go to grad school for anything. My life's been like a fucking nightmare. I should have gone to grad school 7 times over for different subjects and had like a master's degree in 7 different things. And you're over here like sitting at your fucking desk job not knowing how you'd measure if people were dying from mold exposure and like giving me shit. Like, yeah, I mean, did you hear that sound? Like, I don't believe any of the sounds are like an accident. People are full of shit. This was just like one cruelty after another. I don't know. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Like, that it's been one cruelty after another. Like, oh no, she's just miserable. No, I'm not just miserable. My body does hurt because they have done fucked up things to me. Like, it's like kicking the shit out of somebody, leaving them for dead, kicking them again, and then saying like, oh look, they're suffering. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, then I moved into somebody's place for 3 months. That was a total nightmare. I thought they were my friend. I wish I never moved into their fucking house. It ended with me getting, there was an old man that moved in who apparently is like a leader in the community or some crap. The guy that was supposed to be my friend said everybody was losing their mind in that house. Like, they said he was a prophet and like had this big religious like, yeah, to me it's and he had me by like he wrapped his arm around my like head and neck and was swinging me around the fucking kitchen. My like slippers fell off. I had these like ballerina flat shoes. They fell off. I was on my way to work. After that, I had to put a deadbolt on either side of the door. I was living in their attic and was just trying to get out of there as fast as possible. That alone should have been like a domestic violence protection thing. That's why I had to leave. They were insane. It was one thing after another every fucking day. And what? That guy's moved on with his life. I don't want to ruin it. Happy you're probably like better now, but he joined like a Christian rock band, got to be a drummer, and opened a dispensary on the East Coast. You know, his life is fucking fine. He's like, you know, you're gonna die. He's having the time of his fucking life. Him and his like world. At least that's what it seems like from far away. I don't know, like there's no communication to know what the fuck. I don't want to talk to him. Like the last time he's tried to talk to me, I blocked him. It's like absolute chaos. And yeah, I would have never met him if it wasn't for Milepost 5, right? So, like, everything's all like one link after another. And then I took a bus one day, came downtown, came here. It's a building over there that had like a now leasing sign on it. I called that number. They said to come here. I got the apartment within like a week. And I've been here since March of 2015. While what? The fucking community of friends tried to ruin my life because they were scared of me. Seems like why? Oh, great. And now it smells like nasty. It's like not weed. It's just like the faint hint of something nasty that sort of smells like weed. Again. Yeah, he was a licensed grower and I'm a medical patient. That was the most legit part of everything. Like, what, you want to like make jokes about weed? It's better than your shit, whatever the fuck everybody else is on. I hate you. It would be, yeah, I like really could use some fucking cannabis medicine right now and have like a consistent regimen of medicine. But you'll have some psychopath stand under my fucking window and like tease you with the smell of like that it's like nasty. It's not even like, it's like they mixed weed with something else and then it makes you feel nauseous and like, and my window's fucking closed, by the way. I hate their fucking guts. I hope they all choke. Who's ever fucking with me directly. Just choke. You're not friends. You're not cool. You're not so fucking special. You're terrorists. Go fuck yourself. Ruined my goddamn life. It's that sometimes I think they wanted to ruin weed. That was their goal. To ruin it. Why? Who was like benefiting the most from legalizing cannabis? Maybe that was the idea, because they'd all they'd been some knowledgeable, like that's like the thing about it, like everybody that's growing weed must have been growing it since before it was legal, right? It's just like a duh math equation. But it became legal and it's medicine and now it's like $1 billion industry. I don't know, get over it. I don't have a problem. Like, I'm not like, trying to fuck up the industry or something. It's just like an obvious. And then you had these people that deliberately came in and like tried to fucking ruin it. They got mad. They lost money. I don't know what the fuck their deal is. I don't know what the fuck their deal is. I needed weed as medicine. I needed to help make it more legit and more scientific. And every step of the fucking way, someone's like being a douchebag to me. Yeah, find out they work for some pharmaceutical company or whatever that's just like mad because they can't control what, I don't know what the fuck ever anymore. They want you on heroin instead. Like, I don't want to be on heroin. Thank you. I never want to like need that, and you can go fuck yourself. Like, yeah, I voted for Measure 110 because it's like the Carl Hart mentality of, you know, make it all medical. But and then you just got abused by people like that. No wonder it got rescinded. Somebody came around and deliberately like fucked with everybody and made him like, you know, I don't even do these drugs. I mean, how many people must have had that fucking, I wanted to be nice, I wanted people to get help, but I don't even do these drugs. What the fuck is the point? What are you fighting for? But, like, the people being assholes to anybody, you don't know who they are. Where they came from. What their fucking little mission is. Yeah, they run a recovery center. They've run it since 1924. And, like, they can't possibly be wrong. You mean just as wrong as they are about religion? Not fucking helping any. I got abused and my body's been broken. Well, you're like right across the street from some services thing. These people are fucking monsters. Yeah, let me know when you like have somebody advocating for me and making people stop being psycho to me. Let me know the times when you did that I just hadn't known. I would thank you, though I don't understand why you couldn't like do more than what I don't know. I have no idea. Like what did you ever come out here and tell somebody to stop? I mean, like it just smelled like something was burning, right? Well, since I've been on this thing. It smelled like something was burning. And then just a minute ago, it smells like someone's trying to, like, blow shit into my apartment. You can kind of hear someone making little, like, vocalizations downstairs or something. They had positioned a guy under the window. They said his name was Ray. Like, there was even, like, fucking emails back and forth about this guy. And he would sit there and scream, like, F-A-G-G-O-T and the N-word and fucking, like, he was a monster. But you felt bad for him because he didn't have any legs and he was, like, sitting for days on end. Like, you know, he's probably been through some shit. Maybe something's wrong with his... But he's, like, screaming, like, hate crime shit. And, I feel like they positioned him there. Yeah, they know if they did or not. You know what I mean? They're well aware of anything they did to me on purpose. Something speaks for itself, just that, yeah, now I feel nauseous, like I said, and whatever the fuck that is, it's like designed to make you feel nauseous. Over and over again, they did. So they're like poisoning me in my own home. Over and over again. I fucking hate you. And you deserve to be hated. I'm not going to turn religious so that I can say some fancy ass garbledly gook about how God smites you. But like, oh my God, God, if there was a God, it would fucking hate you. You do this shit for God. You're full of crap. Well, I feel like I need to eat something just because, like, now it just is, like, gross inside my body. Wii U, fucking Wii U. I haven't even had cannabis myself for how long now? I need it as medicine, and you're fucking around with it. I hate your guts. I hate your fucking guts. You find out that it's some racist shit. Like, the black community finally got a little bit of, like, financial justice or something. Because, like, there's, like, a whole association of, like, you know, being black, being cool, smoking weed. Ask Snoop Dogg about it. I don't know. It was like a cultural thing. And let's just say they got like tons of money, and that's why somebody wants to fucking ruin it. It was like out competing whiskey or some shit. I don't know. And it's like actually medicine, while whiskey's gonna rot your liver and make you like an annoying prick. Yeah, abusing you with anything ruins it. Which, yeah, I'll leave it on that thought because I've said it a million times. Like sex, drugs, rock and roll, cheese, pizza, love, friendship, the politics, like everything, like all of this stuff has a good use and a weaponized use. And weaponizing it ruins it. It hurts people. You're fucking with people's fucking life. But like, yeah, if it's just cheese pizza with no euphemism, it's a good thing. If it's a euphemism, go fuck yourself. It terrorizes me. They fucking did that smelled more like incense. That was some extra special thing. They pumped into my fucking apartment, and it felt like they had sliced my vocal cords. Like, I could not, the full range up my throat, I was like broken in the middle, and I couldn't talk for like 2 months. That was like between like Christmas and New Year's, last year or something? There's been so many things that happened. Like, I needed somebody to just care about me. Yeah, the fact that you don't, I think you're a monster. No, I don't want to go hang out with the people that fucking hurt me, you know? Rot in hell. I don't know what to eat. Applesauce. That's good. If you knew how rare it was now to hear anything, like the way it was before versus now, you'd understand. It's like you're living on a movie set instead of like it's some kind of like little theater thing. When you hear those sirens, somebody is like setting them off on purpose. Or they evacuated downtown and no one really lives here because there's not even half of the like fucking like what was a normal day in 2019. And there was like a blending soundscape. It's not like you just heard a siren shot through the dark, you know. There'd be enough going, like there's like a hum of energy in the world. And it like died. (7:54 p.m.)